would like to have you see the first item up for bids on The Price is Right. Well, this gentleman is not up for bids. This is Mark Goodson, the creator and owner of The Price is Right. Hello, Mark. What a wonderful surprise.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've come to celebrate this 15th anniversary by offering myself for bids to either of these two ladies. Now, actually, I have brought you, not me, but a little poem which I've written, and I would like to read it with your generous attention. And I will, would you mic me, honey?
Of course I will.
All right, thank
Always.
you. All right.
You know, I recognized you the moment you came through the door, but where'd you find these three? Who are they?
I'm here to pay I'm here to pay tribute to The Price is Right, which took off like a rocket and stayed in flight for 15 fantastic years, and that deserves cheers, fireworks, and a great celebration. And I'm proud to lead the standing ovation. Now, 15 years is a marathon on the television screen. We were all much younger when we started this scene. Bob, I guess you were about 18.
Well, not quite. 17, I believe.
And as for Janice, Diane, and Holly, golly, even though you are now the rage, when we started, I'm positive you were underage. Tiny Tots perched on Barker's knees while he gave you the lowdown on the birds and the bees. But seriously, I raised my glass to the entire Price is Right clan. Every woman and every man, those who joined the ranks after we began, and the early birds who pioneered the original plan, like veterans Frank Wayne and Mark Breslow, who've won our Emmy statuettes and made our early dreams and our bets pay off. And the other faces we seldom see, but take it from me, they're essential to flying our Price is Right plane, such as Roger Dobkowitz and Kathy Greco and Philip Wayne, and so many more good right hands galore. Announcer Ron Roddy and the CBS crew. Fellas, we'd be out here with eggs on our face if it wasn't for the likes of you. And here's to Mike Brockman and his network staff. They're relying on us, but they're really the better half, and that's no laugh. And I offer a bouquet and a hearty hooray to you and the audience who've watched us through the years. To you, our humble gratitude, and for you, our special cheers. And I can't let this anniversary end without mention of our dear good friend Johnny Olson, who loved the show, the audience, and each and every game. Johnny has a permanent place in our hearts and in the Price is Right Hall of Fame. And finally, there's the Ben-Hur of our chariot race, the star who sets our style and our pace, the veteran with the Boy Scout face. And Bob, forgive a question from an envious tongue, but how in the world do you stay so young? Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Barker and The Price is Right. Thank you. And because we know Bob's heart is not only with The Price is Right, but with the wonderful world of animals in which he's so involved, I have a check that we made up for $5,000 to the Dorothy Jo Barker Memorial Fund for Animals. For you, Bob.
Thank you. That is very nice. The Memorial Fund, the income from the Memorial Fund goes to the Southwest Missouri Humane Society in Springfield, Missouri, where Dorothy Jo was born and where she grew up. And this will do a great deal of good for a lot of animals. And I do thank you.
15 more years, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very generous. What a generous gift. All of us are very fortunate to be associated with such a dear man as Mark Goodson. We really are. He is probably the most talented of all creators of game shows and the most successful, and a very important part of the success of this show. Now, here is the first item up for bids, and The Price is Right.
A new sailboat.